So I was having low PSI on this '07 Yukon. It's 5.3 liter. And what I went ahead and did was I changed the sending unit, and it kept on doing the same, giving me the same low pressure, oil low pressure. So I took it off, replaced it with a new one, did the same thing. Then I took off, what I ended up doing was taking off that filter that was under the sending unit, which is this one. It was clogged up. So what I did, I took it off and put the sending unit back on without a filter, just because I didn't have a mechanical gauge. So anyways, my pressure came back to normal, and this thing was super clogged up. I ended up using a little pick to pull it off because it's kind of jammed in there. Anyways, my problem went away. So now I got to put the new filter back in, which is very cheap to buy at AutoZone, and part number is 917143. You can see that. And I think they're only about $6 or so. So now I got to put it back on, and I've seen a few videos online which shows you taking off a whole bunch of crap, and I think instructions say to remove intake, and you do not need to do all of that. I am a guy with big hands, and all I had to remove was the top cover. That's all I got to do. It's a little, you got a phone? All I had to do was a 1/2-inch extension with the you know, you could borrow it from AutoZone for the sending unit, and I put an elbow on it. It's all 1/2-inch ratchet. That's all I used. So let me show you how I got in there. And I am a husky guy, so if you're fairly thin, you shouldn't have this problem. Like I said, I got bare paws, and it's not a problem to me. But just remember, disconnect your sending unit first before you take it off. Come back around this way. So I just reach around, and I mean, you can disconnect it if you want. You can disconnect the vacuum for the boost, and I think there's a vac line here, and also the fuel line, but I wanted to check it out. I'm a sloppy mechanic, so I try to make it everything as easy as possible, or find the fastest way. And what I do, I drop this straight down right in between the fuel line, and I think it's like a noise reducing cover before the firewall, and it comes right off. This is what I'm doing. So I forgot to disconnect it. There it is. It's disconnected now. The adapter's in there. See how it's sticking out just a bit? You see the extension? Sticking out just a bit, just enough for me to get my ratchet in there. And it's cracked. So once it's cracked, what I want to do is disconnect my ratchet and turn it by hand. Now I don't want to, turn it by hand all the way. So just leave a couple of threads, and then you'll reach in there, and that way you won't lose your sending unit. So now I reach right behind there, and it says I got big hands, so it's pretty simple to me. If you got girl hands, then you shouldn't have a problem at all. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Just take it off. Now all I got to do is drop in my new filter. Where'd I leave it? which should just it should just pop in, but it's pretty accessible, so it shouldn't be a problem. Yep. Right that in. It's in there. Now I'm gonna reach in there and start it, and then I'll finish it off again with. It's already started. Anyway, it's already started. I'm gonna just go ahead and tighten it back up and connect it, and that was causing a problem, and it was giving me a fault up front on the screen, and it was telling me to shut down my vehicle. That little filter, I don't know what I did with it, but when I took it off, I did, like I said, I'm a sloppy mechanic, but I turned and twisted this pick, and I just kind of caught it and took it out. I mean, you're going to replace it anyways. And if you're changing out your sending unit, you might as well change that little filter out. Anyways, I wanted to show how easy it is. This didn't even take me 30 minutes, and it's good to go. So, thanks for watching.